What's up, guys? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Everlasting Summer. Where we last left off, I decided to go through the choices at the end of the video and just see where everything was left off. I decided to go with Alisa. You know, she's a homegirl. Gotta go with her. Yeah. Before we start this video, though, if you would kindly drop a like if you like this video by the end of it. If you watch it to the end, who knows? You might not. And share it with your friends or whatnot. In my last video, I said I was trying to get to 100 subscribers. That's still going to be my goal by June. So I'm going to be posting just a little bit more frequently than usual. I just need time to, like record videos and whatnot. But without further ado, let's get started into this video. There is something outside. That happened. All right. Just a couple hours ago, it seemed like there was a small groove with an even blind man would get lost. However, as the darkness fell, the trees seemed to grow up. The bushes suddenly took up the free space in the path so wide daylight turned visual. Ooh, wow, that's graphic. The final strokes of the picture were the birds, insects, and the beast, who were giving a concert, each with its own instrument, creating together an amazing yet frightening nocturnal symphony. We walked slowly, Alisa a bit ahead, and me. Alisa a bit ahead and me in her wake, trying not to fall too far behind. She acted self-assured to a fault, absolutely not like me. Very rustle of brushes nearby or hoot of an owl overhead made me cringe and look around timidly. Of course, it was obvious that there was not much to fear there or here. The local woods weren't likely to be teaming up with wild beasts, and it seemed that there was no people at all in the world apart from those in the camp. However, the fear was there on the instinctive level, and I tried to walk carefully and to stay as watchful as I could. Oh my gosh, my voice. Alisa stopped suddenly, so suddenly that I bumped into her. Now where? What? Well, straight ahead, I guess. Are you sure? Wait, are you sure? I tried to figure out the directions. It looked like we were going the right way, or at least the way suggested by electronic. However, without a map, without a GPS or lawless navigation, I wasn't sure that we were still on the same planet, wherever it was. We haven't taken any turns. We've been walking straight forward all the time. Wow. Just as electronic said. Then why... hold on. Mother Russia. Then why haven't you made it to the old camp yet? How should I know? Alisa's rude way of talking was already getting on my nerves. Aren't we already lost? Why would you say that? We're barely a kilometer away from the camp. So what? She looked visibly sadder. So nothing. If you don't like it, you can go back. Alisa eyed me disappointedly for a while, and her face changed sharply. Well, I will then. Oh God! No! Damn it! She turned around and started marching briskly back towards the camp. Good luck there, I shouted as she was going. However, Alisa might be right. We are in fact lost, in which case it's not a good idea to stay here alone. The cold night breeze blew stronger and I shivered. But going after her meant losing face, even worse, admitting she's right. No, I'm not ready to accept that. I could have already spent until morning arguing with myself about this if it weren't for Alisa's scream. Oh no, my legs carrying me. Oh my God. Oh, do you guys know that scene with Ed? Like, do you know how Ed runs? That's exactly how I thought this whole scene just went down. My legs carried me on the road towards where she went. That is so hilarious. Oh my gosh. About 20 kilometers, I nearly fell into a hole, just managing to jump over it at the last moment. Oh, as for Alisa, it looked like she had not managed to. I was about to point the flashlight into the darkness when I realized where she had taken her. Well, that had to be expected. Are you alive? Are you alive? What a dick move. Yeah. She muffled her voice. Her muffled voice sounded up from far. Oh God! Did you break anything? How if I know, idiot? A light flickered in the hole. I stepped closer and bit to examine how deep it was. The crumbling hole went about 3 meters into the depths, but it was pitch black below. Help me get out! Alisa yelled angrily. And how do you manage to do that? I don't know. To think of something. Well, what do you see now? Describe it. Well, it's sort of a tunnel and... Oh, what? It's sort of a tunnel and... Nah, just a tunnel. A tunnel? That's weird. Come on, get down here! Is that the best idea you have? I'd rather run to the camp for a rope. You're gonna leave me alone here? Gosh, no. My voice changed. Mother Russia. We've got to destroy the Americans with the Mother Russia. Got it. We've got it. This voice lost much of its influence. This is actually a very bad Russian accent, by the way. But you're done alone there anyway. Hey! She cried out and directed the flashlight right into my eyes. Right into me eyes. Well, don't panic. Trolls aren't ever gonna eat you there. I'll be back in a flash. Alyssa was screaming herself into a fit from below, but I couldn't make out the words. What happened? However, I only managed to take a few steps for the ground unit underneath my feet, but then I began stumbling down in the hole. By the way, there was actually a couple of sex jokes I could have implied there, but I'm not going to. In the previous dialogue, I grabbed a thin root that somehow slowed down my fall. And I'm still screen shaking, dun 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 dun, but snapped under my weight and went flying down with me. Good lord. It was pitch black. You're alive? Oh, it's a literal tunnel. Oh my god. By the way, I am eating strawberry yolk plate now. It's the original. Same look, same size, same great taste. I'm pretty sure that's a quote for someone else. They're probably gonna get sued. Put it away. Alyssa was squatting next to me. Is that water? Is that water? Oh, probably. And looked at me in a nervous manner. Any limbs broken? I don't know. I moved my hands and feet. Everything seemed to be fine. Given the height, I was pretty lucky to be made it down alive. I managed to stand up and examine the crash site. Indeed, we're some kind of long corridor. There was some kind of heavy wiring along the walls and lamps encased in heavy metal holders attached to the ceiling. In any other situation, I would have guessed that it was a subway service tunnel, but it was hard to. But oh god, words. Okay, what are we? I don't know, but we gotta get out of here. Climbing the crumbled wall was hardly an option. In fact, I was wondering how we even survived the fall from such a height. Well, it looks like we've got to find an exit somewhere else. How do we do that? Alyssa asked, slowly turning pale. Not a single trace of her usual arrogance remained on her face. Well, I guess there's got to be an exit here, right? Probably, but which way do we go? Now that's a good question. At first, it seemed like it was a good idea to lead towards the camp, but words, even wow, that's too many words. Give me that. I snatched a flashlight from Alyssa's hands and pointed the light into the darkness. That way. We going that way. Ooh. I like this art style. We're slowly proceeding forward with Alyssa keeping a firm grip on my hand. You know, before we continue any further, I would just like to point out whenever animes do the whole the hairs covering the face, like with the shadows and everything. Usually when they do that, that kind of means like we don't really need to put any effort into the face area or like the eyes, because that just takes like more time than we need. But Seaman surely is a main character, and I know the girls is what everything's all about, but come on guys, the eyes. In other circumstances, it might have been surprise, embarrassing, even to rejoice. How should I know? But right now, I was just eager to get out of here as soon as possible. My bruises from the fall were aching. The blood was pulsing into my head like a heavy pendulum. Even the flickering spotlight that kept illuminating the same cement walls continually wasn't exactly raising our morale. Damn, there's also Shurik. What? Why did we have to go into the night forest in the first place to find Shurik? Oh, just forget him. He might have fallen down here just like us. Of course, Alyssa has a point. This wasn't exactly the best time to engage in a search mission. If we don't manage to get out, if we don't manage to get out, there would be a search mission for us instead. But it would just Look out! Alisa yelled. Oh, it's a door. There's a button. There's a button. Wait, I can't press the button. About has a sign immediately caught my eye. This means it was a bomb shelter. I'm almost underneath my breath. Alisa, yeah, I've heard of something like that. You have? Why didn't you mention it before? We've got to get through the much. How do I know? It'd be so important. Well, I guess you're right. Fine. I grasped the door's wheel and pushed as hard as I could, trying to turn it. The rusty metal graduated and refused to bulge. Stop slacking, help me. Alisa hesitated a little, but then grasped the handle and started to pull. We finally managed to turn the wheel on the door, and the door opened. Oh, that looks cool. It was hard to mistake the room as we entered anything else. It was definitely a bomb shelter. Cabinets full of gas masks and dry rations, lots of equipment, bunk beds, air recirculation systems. There was everything one would need to survive a nuclear war. Oh, well, at least survive in the first place. Where's the body? That's what I'm wondering. Alisa clenched my arm even tighter. What is it? What? She blabbered underneath her breath. I'm scared. What are you scared of? Indeed, what of? We tumbled down an abandoned bomb shelter. Now we're wandering here in the dark, trying to find an exit. Oh yeah, nothing to be afraid of. Those thoughts made me squirm, and I instinctively drew nearer to Alisa. She didn't say anything, just blushed a little and turned her back to me. Well, in any case, what? We have to keep searching for an exit. What if there's another door? Indeed, there was another door on the far wall, just like the one we came through. However, no matter how hard I tried to open it, it was stuck. Need some help? Nope, it's jammed for good. I glanced around the room trying to find something that would work as a lever and noticed a crowbar in the far corner. Great! Alisa gave me a blank stare. Watch it! However, I still couldn't move the handle even an inch with using the crowbar. Totally exhausted, I flopped on a nearby made bunk, gave a sigh. We have to walk back. We've got to get them, but we just came here. But we just came from there. Alisa seemed to regain a bit of her self-control as well as her usual rudeness. Well, you can stay here if you want. There's water, ration kits. Maybe the radio's still working? She looked at me spitefully but said nothing. My whole body ached terribly. It was only how I tried to relax that I began to realize how badly. A deep wound on my legs was bleeding profusely. My hands were heavily bruised. Blood was thickening in my hair. Are you okay? I asked Alisa, either out of curiosity or just because I was really worried about her. I took some time to answer. How can we be okay in a situation like this? Well, I mean that... I pointed out the wound on my leg. Oh! Cried Alisa. We need to sanitize it. Oh, we need to sanitize it immediately. Urgently. No need. I'll survive. Oh, stop. We must do it, or you risk getting infected. I'm gonna die. My granddad lost his leg in the way of the wood. Alisa looked truly concerned, and I decided not to argue. Okay, but it's kind of a long way to the infirmary. Hang on. She smiled and started to rummage through the cabinets. There was a fair chance of finding some good medicine in the bomb shelter. Okay, hold still. Well, I'll try. Treating the wound like an iodine. Oh, wow, good lord. You guys can read that. I clenched my teeth hard and hissed with pain. Huh. Oh, come on, it's not that painful. It is! Maybe you should try it yourself? It was easier with my other wounds, and soon enough, I looked like a leper covered with brown spots. Oh, I get it. Thanks. Oh, wait, no, I missed it. Oh, wait, no. Don't think it was anything special. We just had to treat your injuries. Good lord, the hell was that? Mazurasha. Don't think that was anything special. We just had to treat your injuries. Alisa snorted and turned her back to me. Sure. I refrained from arguing and got up from the bunk. Even a short rest had definitely been good for me. Well, shall we go? Oh, we're back. Alyssa clenched my arm, walking close in step with me. We headed back slowly, carefully looking for a hole in the ceiling. The tunnel seemed endless, and we couldn't find the place where we fell, not after 5 or even 10 minutes. Are we lost? Alyssa asked sadly. Good lord. It might be possible to get lost in the forest. It just came to me that you accomplished an hour ago confidence. But this is a single straight tunnel. You can't get lost here. So, where are we going to end up then? My words didn't seem to calm Alyssa down enough. We'll get out of here. There's always an exit. Really? Of course there is. The workers that built it somehow got back to the surface, didn't they? Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess. It appeared that, oh my gosh, what is that, a fish? Oh, that's disgusting. I'm watching TV, I'm sorry. Fine, let's move forward. This is a little bit of a serious, I mean, I know you told me it was a serious visual novel, but I didn't know it was gonna get serious. That looked like a snake, by the way. In a few minutes I noticed a hole in the floor. It looked like a shell crater large enough to get ourselves through. What's down there? Hell if I know. I kneeled and pointed the light downwards. Damp ground, some kind of rail tracks. Must be a mine. Alyssa looked at me questioningly. Of course, there would be another dead end or a jam door. Oh my gosh. There's a mine shaft and everything's happening, and Alyssa turned to me and quietly and said, if you say so. Ooh, we're playing Minecraft now. As I thought, we're in the mines of rust-eaten tracks. I wasn't sure if there was a carrier. Go away, Snowif! In any case, it was Alyssa didn't utter a word after we descended into the mine. She just walked next to me, clenching my hand so hard I started to worry. Are you alright? No, she said quietly. Maybe this has something to do with her grandfather. I understand that it can't be okay, but how are you holding up? Fine, she replied with that indifferent voice. That's good, because I really wanted to say, because if you go nuts too, it's gonna be a massacre. But we will find an exit. We'll definitely find one. Yeah, it seems she wouldn't last much longer. We should go faster. I quickened my steps and we reached a fork in a couple dozen meters. Wonderful. Well, so which way? Alyssa seemed to have completely disconnected from the outer world and didn't want to worry about what would happen to us or how we would leave this place. Well, let's think. To the left or to the right? Please don't let me choose. Please don't let me choose. I'm gonna end up killing them. Two large crossing and decorated beams, so now we're ready to go. No! No! I can't do this. This is, oh my gosh. My heart is literally pounding right now. Oh man, no. You know what? I think this is a good place to end the video. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that'll be. Oh my god, I can't right now. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.